Hi again, I'm Sabrina, Ripley's lead researcher. I'm here with a few of my friends just hanging out casually. Today's unboxing predates written history and is thought to be the very first kind of body modification. This one's gonna stay on your mind for a while. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of the odd and unusual items that we're adding to our collection. And give us a thumbs up while you're at it. Heads up, this one's gonna be a weird one. So it's time for another unboxing, and I actually know what I'm getting myself into this time, but I haven't seen these in person, haven't held them, haven't taken a close look, and I am so excited. So let's jump right in. I'm gonna leave it to be a surprise for you guys real quick, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna put these gloves on because it's super fragile, also kind of creepy because these are technically human remains. People, real life people. And you're gonna see what I mean in 1 second. This is a human skull, but when you take a closer look at it, it looks a little different, a little extraterrestrial, and this is actually because of the process of head binding, a ritualistic practice that's actually been found on almost every single continent across the world. This one looks like it's from South America, likely Peru. There's actually been a lot found in Paracas, so that's probably where this one's from. Take a look at this skull compared to a normal skull, and you can totally see the difference. It is a little weird thinking about that these are human remains, but they're just so cool to get grossed out by, right? Let's see what else is in here. Got another one. This one's a little larger. Those teeth though, oh my God. All right, and there's one more in here, and it looks like it's a little bit different. Might be from a different country. Like I said, they're found on almost every single continent because it's actually covered in clay and painted. So it looks a little bit different because this one's from Vanuatu, and it is an ancestor skull. So the relatives of the deceased would actually cover these in clay and paint them, decorate them super elaborately, and display them in their own homes. This one could get a little creepy. I mean, these little pieces are falling off, so I'm gonna put that one down gently, and let's take a closer look at them. These two skulls are of Peruvian origin, specifically from the Nazca culture, which flourished around 100 BC and 880 near the country's coastal river valleys. In that region, binding was done as a sign of status and wisdom, and in certain cultures, it was deemed aesthetically pleasing. It's definitely a look, not one I'm willing to rock, but how did it happen? How was this look achieved? Through head binding, which is also known as artificial cranial deformation. The head binding process typically begins a month after birth, while the infant skull is still malleable. Believe it or not, our skulls don't even begin to fuse together until we're about a year old, making the timing of this process totally crucial. So each day, the child's head would be smeared with a burnt paste that was made from the nut of the candle nut tree or a coconut, and this would soften the skin and prevent rashing. Nice, but then the child's head would then be bound with a soft bandage made from the inner bark of a species of banana tree, and wrapped, and over this, a specially woven basket would be placed and bound on with rope. This process continued every day for about 6 months, and yes, it still continues to this day. You and I know that it's scientifically accepted that these irregularities are the result of cranial deformation, but of course there are those that question it, some conspiracy theories out there. In 1928, archaeologist Julio Tello discovered a mass grave of over 300 unusually shaped skulls in Paracas, Peru, some of the largest elongated skulls ever found. Recently, privately funded DNA analysis of those 3,000-year-old skulls suggests that they're genetically deformed, going as far to say that the Paracas skulls might even be a completely new species. Knowing about head binding, I'm a bit skeptical, but I'll let you be the judge whether you believe it or not. So let me know your theory, as weird or as X-Files as it may be, in the comments below. Thanks for staying tuned and helping me unbox those insane skulls. I'm head over heels for them and can't wait to hear your reactions. Based on last week's comments, I think we might have turned a few of you guys vegetarian, but only a few because we seem to have sparked the curiosity and possibly appetite of Gary Scone, who was wondering what hippo meat actually tastes like. Well, Gary, not that I know from personal experience, although I'll try anything once, hippo apparently tastes like pork. It's mild, but less so than lamb, more so than beef, and a bit more marbled than venison. We also heard from Cajun Robert Connor, who assured us that hippo meat probably would have went over pretty well in Louisiana. Robert, I'm dying to try nutria, so if you could whip up some for me, that would be great. And finally, we set the record straight with James Fordyce. Yes, hippos are incredibly dangerous, but the deadliest animal on Earth is the mosquito. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let us know in the comments if you liked this episode. I'm Sabrina, and I'll be back with more weird next week. See you guys then.